And it gives me great pleasure right here on the Daily Fix for us to take a trip across the Atlantic Ocean and tread to the mother continent of Africa on Earth Day to speak with our brother. He goes by the name of Blinky Bill. Let's say welcome to the show, Blinky Bill.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. A bit noisy, but I hope you can hear me clear.
Okay, I'm hearing you clearly. Welcome to New York City, I should say. Welcome to Carib Star Radio. Thank you so much for, passing through the show today, taking out some time out of your schedule because you're in New York to take care of some business, and I know that. So to our listeners, tell us where in Africa you are from, my brother.
I'm from Nairobi City, Kenya.
From Kenya. Tell us what Kenya is
Kenya.
like.
Yeah, Kenya is beautiful. Like it's like a mix of many things. Like some bits of it, like some parts of Nairobi are super urban. It's kind of like you'll see bits and pieces of some places in New York in there. But when I see Jamaican music videos, I see a lot of Kenya too. So it's like a mix of both worlds.
Okay, nice. Good to hear that the Jamaican culture is there. Thank you so much for expressing that to us, my brother. You are a DJ slash artist slash producer. How did all of this begin for you?
I've been making music I've been part of a group called Just a Band in Kenya, and we had like one of the first viral videos to ever come out of Kenya. Then that really gave us notoriety, and I think one of the first places we ended up landing to perform was in New York City. This was like in 2013. And we had three albums out. Then now I became a solo artist first in 2016, and so I've been putting out records as a solo artist. And I've just released a new album called We Cut Keys 2, which I hope you get the chance to listen to it. It's like my favorite project of mine. But you've just played Attention, which was off my last album, which came out in 2018.
That was off which album?
It's a long title album. It's called Everyone's Just Winging It and Other Fly Tale.
Wow. Nice. Everyone's just, let me see if I got that right. Everyone's just winging it?
Winging it and Other Fly Tale.
Okay, nice. And the album before that one was We Cut Keys. Why did you name the album We Cut Keys? The first album.
The first EP was called We Cut Keys While You Wait because I was taking a lot of time to make my first album, which is Everyone's Just Winging It. And so it was an EP, short one just to keep people listening while I was working on the main album.
Okay, and you also do some producing. Tell us some of the people that you have worked with as a producer. Before we get into the solo project, I'm just trying to get some background information. Some of the people that you have worked with as a producer.
I've worked with Goldlink from the US. He's a rapper from DC. I've worked with Nneka from Nigeria. I've worked with Manifest. I've worked with a lot of Kenyan artists, called one Calligraph Jones, and I've also done like projects with like companies. I did an ad for the Emirates, and worked with Ted, and now worked with the UN on a project that launched on Thursday here in New York.
That is the project.
Features
That is a project with the United Nations.
Yes.
Well, is it the United Nations?
It's the United Nations. It's affiliate. It's like a division of theirs called Sound Right. And the project features like David Bowie, Brian Eno, Ellie Goulding, Louis V, and me from Kenya.
And you are the only person from Africa that's featured on this project?
Yeah. I'm representing the continent this time. A lot of times you have the Banana Boys, the Wizkids, all those cool cats.
Right.
But this time they chose to do something differently, which is cool.
How would you describe your music? What would you call it? Because it's sort of a fusion of a number of things. What would you consider it? How would you describe it?
It's a fusion of like African music with electronic sound, hip hop, jazz, a little bit of dancehall every so often, but just like we all learn from each other, and like Caribbean music is very big in Africa. I know you know that.
Yes.
So it's all like a stew that has all this sound, but it's also very, very, very Kenyan.
They say that you tend to break the rules with your style of music. How has the feedback been and how have you handled it?
It's been cool. Like I feel like because we started out being very experimental back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
like people just let me do, and also I feel like I always wanted project into the future,
Yeah.
because so I was telling someone that I'm kind of like the George Clinton of African music. It's just like in that sense where it's just like I like how George Clinton like broke the rules of Prince and them.
Right.
I think that's where like there's someone else who's gonna like internalize it and also help break it down for people in the future. So
Nice. Now, We Cut Keys 2 is your third album, or is it the fourth?
yeah,
The third album.
it's my third album. It's like my third full fledged. So the first one was We
It was
Cut
an
Keys,
EP.
While You Wait EP. Everyone's Winging It, which came out in 2018,
Mm-hmm.
which was an album. And then this one that's come out in 2024.
Okay.
We're in
And
2024. Damn, time is flying.
time is flying. And this one is a 16-track album. When did you start working on We Cut Keys 2?
At the beginning of the pandemic, because I'd never imagined a world where we're not traveling to play music.
Right.
And so I was stuck back in Kenya. And so I started working on like, I thought it was going to be an EP, like 4 or 5 tracks.
Mm-hmm.
And then it ended up being like an album, being a full length album. And so this also had like, I don't know if you know Uzo DG from Ghana, who's like one of the pioneers of Afrobeat.
Yes.
Yeah, Shauna Yi, and I don't think she's ever performed before on a track, but she's from Jamaica. And she helped put this interview together as well.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
You said you couldn't imagine a world where you weren't traveling to play music. You're talking about traveling to be a DJ at that time to basically spin the music in the clubs and things of that nature.
Yeah. Or even like, 'cause I do both. I travel to as a DJ and I travel as a performer. So sometimes I'm traveling with a band and sometimes I'm just on the ones and twos. But like I'd never imagined a world where we are not really moving to perform.
Right.
And so we're stuck at home. And, you get enough time to actually think of all the sounds that you've always wanted to try and make, but you never have. And so it's also like everyone was really feeling like it's doomsday, it's the end of the world.
Exactly.
So yeah,
a,
so
a,
I
lot,
was just like, oh,
a lot of people
if
are
the world is
feeling.
ending,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
the world is ending. Let me make some music. But I want to hear what you wanted to say.
No, I was saying a lot of people were feeling confined, and felt like they had nowhere to turn to. A lot of people mental issues were taking a lot of people. They couldn't deal with it. So I wanted now to ask you how did you what was your creative process like? What was your energies like that you put into this album?
It was I have a home studio,
Mm-hmm.
so I just kind of I got into my head a lot, and I was just like, this is not good for me. Started, having an outlet of making music, and so that's literally how this album started coming together.
And what I noticed about this album and the press release that you actually put out about the new album is for every track there's like a summary of what the song is all about. and I felt like
Yeah.
that was something that, you know, I might have. I'm not sure if I've seen this on any other project before. You know, where someone takes the time out to summarize what the song means, so that for people who, you know, might not
Yeah.
get it, might not get the understanding of the song, then you put it into words what the song actually is, so that it's easier for them. Why did you choose to do that?
Actually, that was my team that came up with it. They're very, like, they helped me because all the sounds are so different, you know.
Yeah.
And when we were listening back to it with my team, they were just like, let's do a summary where when you send it to someone and they look at a glance and they can see which one they wanna jump into, and which one they wanna listen to. Because also we're in a time where it's like people don't have time, you know. Which is sad, but it's the reality. That's like people don't have the time to actually properly sit down with the album and listen to it. But maybe if you describe it like a short snippet, what it is about, when they're reading it, they'll be like, "Oh, that sounds like something I want to get into."
It was very helpful for me because just reading it, I wanted to hear what, you know, some of the songs, and to just, you know, not imagine, but to actually hear, reading what you said and then hearing the song, just to see if what you said is actually what's in the song. You know, it's just something. Maybe it's a personal thing for me. I don't know if other people look at it like
Yeah.
that, but it's just, you know, a little bit more helpful for me, in a sense.
Well, okay, cool. That's good to know. I'll tell the team. Did you find it helpful?
It was very helpful because I sat there and I read what each song was about before I actually played the song. So it was helpful.
Yeah.
And then, you know, when in playing the song, I got a chance to look back at what you said in words and to listen to the lyrics and just to put everything together. It was very helpful for me. I made the connections where I needed to. So it was wonderful.
Ah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's good to know.
One of these songs on the album is called Constant K. It features Fuse ODG. Talk to me about that song.
Yeah.
And we're going to play that song for the people because this is a party track.
Fuse-
And you know, we're DJs, we love the party tracks.
Yeah, it's like I was in Ghana at the beginning of last year, and then I met User DG, and he's such a cool guy. He was just like, he saw me and he was like, "Yo, you remind me of so many of my friends. Come, let's hang out." So I went to his house and we hung out, and he has a studio at his house, and I started working on this track with his producer, and then as I was working on it, I thought we were gonna go on his project.
Right.
Then when I was finished with my album, I hit him up and was like, "Yo, bro, how's that song coming?" He's just like, "Oh, that song is yours." I'm like, "What? It's mine?"
Wow.
And so it's just like, it was cool because I didn't have a song like that. It's a party vibe. It's like a song for the girl them. And I literally did not have a song like that on the project. And then we were shooting the video, and my director just sent me a final cut. So that comes out this Friday.
Okay, nice. The song
Yeah.
is called Constant K, right? Constant K?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe this is track number 8 from the album We Cut Keys 2 by Blinky Bill. World premiere right here on Carib Star Radio, iArt Radio, live on the Daily Fix with yours truly, Killer Boo.
If you're bad, we baddest. You're mad, we maddest. You down, we toughest. Hands up and keep it honest. Do the left, do the left. Easier to body, shit to the right. Set what's up. Mambo's in a jaja, even keep body. On the floor, let it rip. Sunroof, fly with. Fine girl, shake it, shoot the shot. Ni matatu mawili ningependa sema ampendeza ona akicheza shida na tabu za kila mtu lakini huyu hapa ni wangu ajabu kama kupata dhahabu right off the bat mama una tesa anta day baby anta ja wine your waist rock with
I see you baby nothing is permanent in this life but you give me the constant love but you give me the constant love I see you baby nothing is permanent in this life but you give me the constant love but you give me the constant love See everybody go through struggle but we all need somebody for the trouble but every time I see you girl you give me cuddle and when I'm down you go down baby bubble you go down baby cause me and I'm
Brand new music right here on Carib Star Radio. Blinky Bill, Constant K.
If you're bad, the baddest, you're mad, the maddest. You bad, you perfect. Hands up and keep it honest. To the left, to the left. Easier to body shit. To the right, set cross. Mambo's in a cha-cha, even deep back. On the floor, let it rip. Sunroof, fly with, fine girl. Shake it, shoot the shot. Ni matatu mawili ningependa sema ampendeza ona akicheza shida na tabu za kila mtu lakini huyu hapa ni wangu ajabu kama kupata dhahabu right off the bat mama una tesa anta day baby anta ja wine your waist rock with
I see you baby nothing is permanent in this life but you give me the constant love but you give me the constant love I see you baby nothing is permanent in this life but you give me the constant love but you give me the constant love
This is definitely a big one, Blinky. Definitely.
Thank you, my man.
I love the sound of this one. It's this sound wicked, Virgin. This sound wicked.
You. I just like that's African guitars as well.
Wow.
With that West African sound.
Yo, it sounds tough, man. This sound like a club banger. Like the girls are definitely gonna be loving this tune right here. Whiny and waist and all of these things. Yeah, yo, wicked piece of tune. You said the video is coming out this Friday?
This Friday, yeah.
Talk to me about the visuals of the video. Where was the video shot?
Part of it was shot in Kenya, in a town called Nanyuki.
Mm-hmm.
And part of it was shot in London. Fuse's part was shot in London.
Okay.
So it's like a good mix of Nairobi, London, like all these cultures coming together for a celebration.
Nice. London, Nairobi, and now you're in New York City. Talk to us about the events and festivities that you're getting ready to take part in as you are here.
I had an event on on Thursday,
mm-hmm.
which was the launch of this this Nature becomes an artist. They have Nature as an artist now on streaming. So if you want to listen to like bird sounds, you go to Nature. If you want to listen to waterfalls, if you want to listen to all those kinds of, and then we made like music where we featured Nature. So I made a track that features Nature, like some of the sounds, and so it was a party that was the celebration of this.
It's called Nature.
And then now I'm just
Nature is an artist. Okay, wow.
He's a verified artist.
Nice.
On
The sounds of nature made into music.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So now I'm here just to see friends, to catch some shows. I might play a show this weekend, but I'm still not sure about it.
While you're here in New York City, talk to me. New York Knicks or New York Nets?
New York Knicks, man.
Oh. Yankees or the Mets?
Was that wrong?
Yankees or the Mets?
Okay. I know more about the Yankees than I know about the Mets.
All right, they're both great teams, man. Giants or the Jets?
Giants.
All right, bless up yourself. Blinky Bill, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure, my brother. Whole heap of respect. Today is Earth Day, so you know we're definitely.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
We are definitely celebrating. We're celebrating Earth Day today, and it's just a coincidence that you have a project, and we're talking today on Earth Day. You have a project that you're doing with the United Nations, and that's a wonderful thing. We thank you for everything you're doing, my brother. It's the project by the Museum for the United States, and you are the only African artist that's featured on this project. Big respect to you, my brother. It is a project about nature.
Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you so much. Where can the people follow you? Where can they find the music on all these social media platforms?
You can find me on Blinky Bill Music on Instagram. You can find me Hey Blinky on Twitter. I'll never call it X. And you can find me on what's it called? Anywhere you stream music, on Spotify, on Apple Music. If you want to buy the music, you can buy it on Bandcamp. Blinky Bill. If you just type Blinky Bill, you'll find me.
All right. Thank you so much, my brother. Enough respect. We wish you all the best with your new album.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yes, man. We definitely will be blazing this track right here, Constant K, because I'm loving this one. All right. I'll be keeping the link.
Thank you.
And you're definitely welcome right here at Carib Star Radio anytime. All right, Brethren?
Thank you, brother.